Haven't given this video too much thought, but was really was reading something about being okay, not being okay, or it's going to be okay even though it doesn't feel like it, and you know your imagination usually is quite a lot worse than what is actually going to happen. I've had this a bunch of times where you sort of like imagine it going bad and then it goes actually pretty well. A couple of times when I've been an extra, I've been thinking like, oh, this is going to be so. I'm going to shit the bed. I'm going to do so bad, but then it actually turns out pretty fine, really. And that's only an example of thousands, millions of thoughts people have, and like it's going to be fine. Um, really, talking to someone else, hearing another person's voice telling you it's going to be fine may help actually, but actually may and yeah, it's more about how you take that experience, how you sort of learn, because being too okay with it, if it goes bad, being too okay with it and not taking it that deep, that's fine, but also you have to make sure it doesn't turn into a pattern, because then it becomes an issue, it becomes a bad habit, whatever. But you have to find like a balance, I think, perhaps. But it is mostly sorry, it's an individual thing, we sort of, it all depends on where you find yourself, where you're from, perhaps in the environment, the group, the people you surround yourself in. So, yeah, whatever. But it all depends on how you react to different kinds of things. But like, make sure that you know that it's going to turn out fine, and like things are going to get better. I can't make an absolute promise of that, but I think it will. Pretty sure it will. And I mentioned this last time. I think it was something about the grade got the best. I got the best grade yesterday. In a topic, or in, I don't know what it's called in English, but it's a grade. So it's you like geography and stuff like that. It wasn't that, but I got the best grade there. But a semester earlier, I did that for the first time, and then I didn't get the best grade, or the grade I was supposed to get, and then I felt like shit, and you feel like, oh, this is all these thoughts of worry, shame, and stress, and all those stuff. They come in and they tell you stuff, but I also told myself it's going to get better. I learned from the mistake, and these two shall pass, and it's going to be fine. It also depends. Sorry again. It also depends, like, the scenario. I guess it always depends, but yeah, it's. But that was a learning curve, or whatever it's called. I don't know, but I definitely learned from that, and then I got a good, better grade, and it did turn out fine. Let's see with these other exams, but it's a step up. It's a step up. I've actually, it's a small step towards the goal I have. Small step. but it's a step. It's moving forward, even though it isn't the best or the largest sort of step. We all have different lives, so it may vary. You know, you have all these, I don't know, these big creators that sort of their sort of step towards their goal may be different from mine because they've hit that. So the sort of the perspective, the whatever, right? I have to yawn again. The sort of step that they're looking for are a lot bigger because they've hit that milestone or whatever. It always becomes bigger. You'll never probably be satisfied except for that one time when you're sitting in a field looking on a great view, no distractions, stuff like that. So maybe perhaps you will be, but you get what I'm saying. Get what I'm saying. You always have to sacrifice something for something. You will never, yeah. Yep. Okay, that will be it for today with the philosopher last. Bam. Okay. So I did train today early and then I've just relaxed. Going to try and do some school at the at work in the couple of breaks I have. But it will be a long shift from, I won't tell you how long or when, because I don't trust the internet. There you go. But I will. It's going to be a big one. So yeah, and it's Matt Rife concert tomorrow. So we'll see how I don't think I'll train tomorrow. I think I'll train on Sunday. Oh, it depends. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, hope you had a good day. Hope you will have a good day. I wish you the best as always. Have a laugh, have a smile, and be kind. And I will see you tomorrow. I believe. I hope. Take care. Goodbye.